This is a video especially for Grant Mira. Grant asked me, where do I get these chrome deals at? Chrome. And I said I bought them somewhere. And then I said, be very careful, because I went through hours of having no brakes for a simple little screw up. If you look right down on the bottom of this brake lever, it has a stop. When you pull that stop open, I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a little tiny button that opens. Okay? So when you pull on your brake lever, that stop button opens and you can start your bike. Okay, when you let it go, it closes that button again. Now some of these, this is for Grant, some of these levers that you buy will not have that little piece on there. And of course I didn't notice it because, see, I'm up here looking at this and I'm putting this on and putting that on, and I noticed my brakes aren't working, and I'm going, what the fuck is going on here? And it's all because I put on new brake levers and I did not look underneath there. So Grant, if you're ordering a set of these levers, make damn sure that they have that catch underneath there, or your bike won't work. I don't know if it's got one on this side, but look at the way that stage 6 throttle is. And I've got a whole video series on how to take the stage 6 throttle and to adapt it to the Dio and still keep your original brake lever and your original mirror. And you've got to this has got to be filed some, and there's some work that's got to be done on it, but it can be done. It works perfect. This stage 6 throttle and housing, it's all top of the line. It's beautiful stuff. It's $100 for probably the whole thing. I got it at some French company in Canada somewhere, and I wanted to try it, see if it would work. In that same company, I bought this shock extender. It says straight, or STR8, or whatever it is. And when they sell these, you can buy them. They're like 20 bucks a piece. They come in, it's a riser, okay? Because it raises the shock here. Well, it comes in different millimeter risings and different colors, I guess. Now, what the reason that you use that for, and it's very good if you buy one of these, is that over here, when you use one of the aftermarket pipes, whoops, damn it. Let me show you here. These are for the wraparound taillights. If you want one of the wraparound taillights, are really cool. But this goes right here. Just say it goes right here. I don't know. I probably got the wrong side. Anyway, your stock pipe will come up and hit on the bottom here, especially when you go over bumps, or if you're a fat ass like me. And if that does happen, it's going to break this. That's why, if you get the shock extender, it really works well, and it stabilizes the bike. It makes the ride stiffer at higher speeds, so you don't hit a bump and bounce up and go all cattywampus. Cattywampus is an American term meaning everything's all fucked up. Okay, I gotta go see a client, and then I'm gonna come back and do some work, and I gotta turn that key off. I'm really having fun. I got some new stuff coming in too. Oh, I want to tell you what I got coming in. I ordered this from Australia. It's a Blyco blue foam filter here. It's the only place I could find that has a blue one. I also ordered a really cool velocity stack ring that's blue anodized for this. It looks kind of like that. Anyway, let's turn the key off. Pull the damn thing out. Of course, you got to have your Superman thing right there. But it's all coming together. The only problem I've seen so far is that it idles perfectly, and it gets up to about 150 degrees, which is right, that first dot right there. But then it slowly, very, very, very slowly starts to rise. And I don't know if that's air in the system or what it is. The one thing I'm going to do is change this long hose out for, I've got some clients, look at that shit. Anyway, they got a lot of cool plastic stuff that they don't use anymore. So I'm going to see if I can take the end of this plastic deal and put it right there, and then wrap some steel braided line around there. That would look cool. But anyway, the hose diameter would be smaller, and it would get down in here better. Usually on the first ride, when you go out and you really reef on the motor, that means, you know, wide open throttle, everything else, it'll blow the air bubbles into the radiator, and it blows them all the way down into here, and then when it cools off, it sucks all this radiator fluid back in and replaces the air bubbles. So that's what I'm hoping. But I just love working on these little bikes. I just wish that, you know, I had some cool friends, Frankie, Grant Mara, Steve Van Treese, you know, that I could just say, hey man, could you come over and look at this thing? Because I can't, because they're in Ohio, or they're in Pennsylvania, or they're in Hawaii. But maybe I'll get to Hawaii one of these days. All right, rock on.